This is an eye round, considered by most the worst piece of steak there is, and most people don't even eat it as a steak. It is a muscle that works hard, and for that reason it is not that tender. But my goal today is to test it 2 different ways to find out if we can make this as good as a steak. And the first one is going to be dry aged. When dry aging, you want to make sure you keep everything clean, and for that reason I like to wear gloves. This is an Umai dry bag kit. It is not an ordinary bag. It is a special bag used for dry aging. It allows moistures to escape without letting anything bad get back in. It is the perfect way to dry age at home without any special equipment. Once I've removed the additional liquid that came in the bag, all there's left to do is transfer the meat inside of the bag. I've gotten a lot of questions before, should you pat it dry? And the answer is no. You want the meat wet because it will give a better contact. So never pat it dry. Using a special fabric that comes with the kit, all you have to do is vacuum seal it. Do your best because you will not be able to remove all the air out. Now transfer it to a cooling rack and it is ready for dry aging. There is nothing else to do but put it on your refrigerator and wait 45 days. Now I really want to compare how good this dry aging will be, so I got another eye round. Once I slice it open, you can already tell that it is a tough cut of meat. Since it's a working muscle, you can see there is almost no intramuscular fat. Most people do not use it as a steak, they use it as a roast. Now that I have 2 halves, one of them I am going to be using the pineapple to tenderize it, and the other one is going to be the control. For the control, I cut steaks at 1.5 inches thick. Then I season them well with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Now I don't have high hopes for this one, but I want to have something to compare with. Since this one is ready, let's move right into the pineapple. Now this might sound weird, but pineapple have enzymes not only on the fruit itself, but also on the skin. To ensure we extract the most amount of the enzymes, I am going to be blending all of it, including the skin. I know it sounds weird to you because we don't eat the skin. We will also not be eating this blend. Once it does its job, we just gotta wash it off. And that's what you're looking for. I cut 3 more steaks out of the one that I had left. I added them to the mix and make sure it was 100% submerged. Now all there's left to do is let them marinate for 2 hours in the refrigerator. Once the 2 hours had elapsed, I quickly removed them. And as you already know by my tenderizing experiment, this makes the meat very soft. Now it really feels like a steak. And I think if I leave it any longer, it will start disintegrating. You can also see that the color completely changed. That redness is gone. And the enzymes started to cook the steak already. It is important to wash it all off. The enzymes already did their job. Be sure to rinse it under cold water for at least 3 times. Once that was done, now you can really see what I was talking about. It no longer looks like a steak. It looks like fish. But now that they are ready, it is time to season them, and I kept the seasoning the same. I used salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Now let's get back to our dry aged one. After 45 days of dry aging, this is what it looks like. Without even opening the bag, it feels like a rock. As you can imagine, it was already hard before dry aging. But now that I open it and I feel this crust, it is exactly like a rock. There is no bend whatsoever. Once the bags was completely removed, this is what it looks like. Then I got one of my sharpest knife and tried to slice them into steaks. And boy, was it hard, but I managed to do it. As you know, you have to remove the outer edges. Once I've done that, I was rewarded with 3 beautiful steaks. If you did not see the process and you touch this could pass as a filet mignon. It feels extremely tender, but it is also very small. But the important thing is how is it going to taste. To make sure the seasoning is consistent, I use the exact same thing, which is salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Now I want to give these eye rounds the best possible chance of becoming a steak. I'll be using this as my basting butter. It's pretty straightforward. We have 1 stick of melted butter mixed with 2 tablespoons of garlic paste. Mix it well and your basting butter is done. But now that we have the steaks ready, it is time to answer that good old question. Will dry age actually make that eye round a steak? What about the pineapple? Can that be better than dry aging? Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm going to be front searing these steaks and then I'm going to be cooking them in indirect heat. And don't forget the basting butter. But now I say it's enough talking and it is time to cook them. So let's do it. All right, everybody, we have our beautiful steaks right here. Angel, are you ready to try it?
Yeah.
These are not, okay, let's be very clear. So to set your expectations right, they are not expensive Wagyus, they are regular steaks, yeah? All right?
Okay.
That way we can judge it properly, right? All right, so here's the experiment. These are all $1 steak. Now we are gonna judge and find out how much more it costs from $1. Make sense?
Oh, okay.
All right, what's that face? So you're not having a good expectation already? Eh?
You just told me it's a $1 steak.
It is a $1 steak.
I've had actual $1 steak before. So...
They didn't look like that, right?
No, it didn't.
All right, so we're gonna see how much more money they're worth in our opinion. Sounds good? All right, go for the first one. We're gonna start this one here, and then we're gonna go.
Okay.
All right, this will be the first one. Yes, I did cut it real thin, everybody. Huh? It's like a thin sliced.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, this one costs $1.
Can't believe I'm chewing this much for such a thin slice.
Maybe 50 cents?
maybe. Oh.
What do you think, Angel?
I
think it would be great on a sandwich.
Yeah? With some ketchup and cheese and...
Even though, yeah, ketchup and cheese. Anything to mix it up. But
something to give it a little more moisture.
I think I cut a little too thick. I think it needs to be even thinner than this for a sandwich.
Yeah.
But
for a sandwich, I mean, it's not that bad for a sandwich.
It's not bad. I mean, it's a steak, everybody. All right, let's go for. You want to try this one or this one?
Well, I mean,
this one. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's go in order.
What was that, dry age or something?
Why are you saying that?
Because they're small as hell.
Yes, it is dry age. You ready for it?
Let's go.
All right.
Wow. Dry aged.
Dry to the max aged. There's zero juice on it.
This is not fun.
This is not good, everybody. No. I don't enjoy that. You?
No. I think that one got cheaper.
I think this one here is $1 and this one here is 50 cents. You agree?
Yeah. Going from this one to this one, yeah, makes this one a lot better.
This one is a lot better, for sure.
This one I have no idea.
What happens with this one here is the flavor. I feel that. You feel that dry agedness.
No,
flavor.
yeah, it has the dry aged flavor on it, but it's like
there's no
dry.
juiciness. The tenderness is not there. there is almost nothing there, but you can feel in the end after you eat it that little dry age is there.
Yeah, you could taste the dry age a little bit.
In regards to flavor, I think I enjoyed this one a little bit more, but because this one is so juicy, it's...
I mean, it's not even so juicy or anything. It's just this one's more juicy than this one, so
Right.
this one tastes better than this one.
I agree. All right, let's go for the last one, Angel.
This one I can't put my finger on what you did.
Well, let's find out right now. This one's still juicy.
Didn't get a lot of searing on the outside though.
You did not sear very well. That's one of the things with this method.
Looks
you
more
can
tender.
Get a wonderful sear on it. It does look tender. All right, well, look, even the fibers are completely separating apart.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Let's try it. Oh yeah. No? Mmm. You're going for seconds.
Yeah, after all those dry steaks, some juiciness.
You're going for seconds. That's a good sign right there.
I think this is the winner.
I agree 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going for seconds. This one is good.
Way more tender.
Mm-hmm.
Way more juicy.
Definitely the winner, everybody.
And
I
can eat
consider
that.
this a steak.
That's a good one.
That's a steak. These ones are a steak. I think these are not steak. These are kind of like stew meat or something else. All right, so here's the deal. These are all eye round steaks. This
Right.
is just a regular eye round cooked as a steak.
Okay.
And you can tell that it is a eye round, everybody. This is definitely a dollar steak right here. This was dry aged for 35 days. Do you recommend dry aging on eye round? It is waste of your time. The flavor is there. Maybe if you want to dry age it so that you can combine with another type of meat to make burgers out of it so that you get the flavor of the dry age on your burger, then it's recommendable. But
you would need some fat though.
you need a lot of fat. You don't need some fat. You need a lot of
Yeah.
fat because there is absolutely no juiciness on the steak. It is dry, but that nice little flavor of dry age is there in the end. In the end.
Yeah, it's got that little aftertaste.
I agree. This one right here was the pineapple, Angel, like we did our first
Ooh.
experiment.
Pineapple's good, man. I've been telling you.
Pineapple works like a charm. If you have never done the pineapple, everybody, I recommend it. Now, Angel, if we have to judge, we got steaks. They're all $1. Let's judge on price. How much does this steak actually cost for you?
$1.
$1. I agree. How much does this one went?
It's free.
This one is given to you for free.
That was a sample steak.
Yeah, sample steak that you cut it on the butcher shop just to give it away for people to try. This is not good whatsoever. It is the very first time we ever done a dry age that it doesn't taste good, Angel.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, very first time. Pineapple steak from $1 to $50 more or less. How much do you give this steak?
25.
25 bucks. Wow. That's a lot of money.
If I go to a restaurant, they give me this steak, I'll eat it. I'll be happy.
If I go to the restaurant, I'm not going to mention any names, but I have been to some restaurants that have steaks worse than this one here, and they charged me 15 to 18 bucks for a steak, and this steak here is better. I can tell you right now. I can't mention names, but you know, this is considered a good, let's just say it's not great, but a good steak.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
It is not great. Now, if you have some side dishes with this, if we have some amazing mashed potatoes, like some incredible pasta that we did with
The mashed potatoes from the video, the salt video you did.
yeah, from that
Oh
one,
my
or
goodness.
you know, if you have not
mashed
seen that
potatoes,
video, you
so
gotta
good.
check it out. But anything that complements a side dish, this I can see being worth 20 bucks to 25 bucks in a restaurant. Like, just like you said, if you have a nice and amazing side dish. So, and if you're gonna buy it on the store, on the supermarket, definitely give it a try to the pineapple. That's what I recommend. These are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative to you. I know you've been asking me, Guga, dry age some inexpensive meat. I did. It does not work because for dry aging you gotta have something, because it concentrates the flavor, it tenderizes the flavor. But if you got nothing there, There's nothing here.
Maybe if you would have cooked it a little more raw.
No.
But then that would be like bad for you.
It wouldn't be bad for you. It just wouldn't work no matter what happens. This was cooked at low temperature and it's still pink in the middle. It just does not work, everybody. Yeah. It does not work. There's your experiment. You guys asked for it. I made it happen. If you have any other suggestions, make sure you comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody.
And don't dry age your eye round.
No, it is a waste of your time.
Big time.
Just grab some pineapple. You don't have to wait. Put it in there, and you're good to go.
This one's good.
It's good.
Those are good for dogs.
Good for the dogs. The dogs will love them all. Now, what do you say we cook some picanha? We gotta go, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye. Picanha time, baby. Let's do it.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Now you're happy again.
Now you got my mood back up.